We're here with John Fascia at the grand opening of Fascia's Chocolates in Waterbury, the brand new store. Mr. Fascia, tell us about it. What's it like on this first day?
Oh boy, this is a dream come true. I'll tell you, it's been a long time. All the hard work paid off. We're going on 50 years next year. And thanks to all the customers and family members and everybody that really supported us, not only through buying, but through their dedication and just their love. And we really appreciate it.
And your product has been handcrafted nearly 50 years now.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
Well, we don't take shortcuts. That's the big thing. We buy only the best, and it just pays off. If you try and skimp, the customers will find out the first time they taste it. So it's been consistency, and that's word of mouth. That's the whole success right there.
Now, you started in your basement nearly 50 years ago making chocolates.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was because I was working in the factory, had 3 children, and I had to do something to make some money. So I just started to make some chocolate and bring it in the factory, sell it, and then it started to expand, and everything else just took off. Yeah.
So now we're at Lynn's Cakery section of the store. And tell us about how Lynn's became a part of Fascia's.
Well, Lynn, of course, has been a part of Fascia's forever. She's never not worked here. And a couple years ago, when she took her passion for baking beyond just hobby and decided to start making things, call it Lynn's Chocolate Cakery, kind of all themed off of chocolate. Well, we finally were able to give her space that she deserved. And now she'll have selections of cupcakes out. And beyond that, her molten lava cakes and her biscotti and things like that. So things are looking really good for her.
And that's a great compliment to the products you already offer.
Absolutely. I think between that, the gelato, having some coffee and water now, I think it's all very good.
What are we looking at here, Lynn?
Well, we have a sheet cake. Couldn't decide what to make, so we have half of it chocolate with chocolate mousse filling, the other half a strawberry chiffon.
Wow.
The whole cake is covered in fresh whipped cream, and we'll decorate it with the Fascia's lady logo and something. I haven't decided what to write, and Mike, you're going to help me out.
That's phenomenal. Now, how many people will this thing serve?
Oh, this will serve over 100 people.
Wow, so you're expecting a big crowd tonight.
We are. Yes, we are.
And what's it been like getting ready for this grand opening?
Stressful.
But it's all coming together. Today was your first official opening day.
Today was our first day, and it has been nonstop. The storefront has been filled with people all day. Every tour has been sold out. So we're very happy.
Wow. And all that stuff you make right here?
Right
fresh.
here, yes.
So what are some of the most popular flavors?
Well, if you look at the cupcakes, I have to say the peanut butter cupcake, the chocolate covered strawberry, which that's where my son Jonathan dipped every one of these.
Nicely done, Jonathan.
Lynn, I have your tray for you.
Thank you, Mom.
Gorgeous cake.
This is a true family affair, isn't it?
It is.
Hello, this is Lauren Romeo reporting live on the scene.
Lauren, you guys have done a great job. What do you think of the family store?
You know, this is really a great accomplishment, and I think that this really shows the remarkable progress that Fascia's had.
How proud are you of your family?
I am immensely proud, Mike. I am just overwhelmed with emotion, and I really feel that my family is doing great things for the city of Waterbury.
Oh.
They are making people come to the city. This is making it that much happier of a place.
And when you think of the quality that your family has created over all these years, the quality chocolates, now the quality cakes that your Aunt Lynn is making, the gelato, all these delicious treats. I mean, you've tried them all. What's it like?
I mean, it's like living in Wonka's factory. I mean, it's wonderful. It's like I'm the luckiest person in the world. Like, everyone is always like, Lauren, you own a chocolate factory. How is that? And I'm just like, well, I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but it's great.
Yeah.
It really is. And it makes me proud to be part of such a wonderful family. But, I mean, we can't just turn all this attention to me. No, let's turn it over to our Aunt Baker.
Yes.
Auntie Lynn
And
Moranis.
I'm going to get back to finishing this cake before the crowd shows up.
All right,
All
well,
right, thanks a lot for
you've done
coming.
a terrific
All right.
job, Lynn. We're really proud of everybody here.
All right, well, this has been Lauren Romeo in Lynn's Chocolate Cakery. I'll be talking to you later, Mike. Thanks.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.
Let's talk about the gelato now.
Okay.
So what are we offering?
Well, we think we got the best of both worlds with this Italian-made gelato. It's Italian ingredients, Italian machinery, local Connecticut cows, and Fascia magic. We are able to include our chocolate along with the flavors of the gelato, and it's very good stuff. Gelato is by itself, speaks for itself. It's lower in fat, lower in calories, lower in sugar than ice cream, and it's 10 times better.
How's it taste?
It's phenomenal. That's my biggest fear, is eating too much gelato now. I never feared eating too much chocolate, but gelato is a different thing because you have to taste it as you make it.
We have another one that we missed, so we'll have to go back to that. This is Lori's venture.
Let's take a look.
So we'll peekaboo over in this section and see exactly. She has a little stand in the corner here, and she wanted to make a natural organic product because her skin herself, she always had problems. Her daughters always had problems, so she finally got into this. All these products are natural, no additives. She has conditioner, she has shampoo, soap, and oh geez, all these beautiful things. This is crisp lavender body butter, all pure cocoa butter. And now we also carry cards. We got a line of cards we put in, and we've been asked for cards every time they buy a box of chocolate. You know, sincere and a happy quality card, and that's we carry this product here.
You also have a line of party favor boxes for weddings and birth announcements and things like that. Is that
Well,
right?
we've always had wedding favors. We just didn't have the ability to display them properly. So we have molded favors for babies and bridal showers and weddings. More popular are personalized boxes for any occasion, corporate or wedding or birthdays or anniversaries. Here we have my mother and father-in-law's 50 years. Then we have corporate messaging where we could put anybody's logo on a box with a message, and we also can do custom molded bars and put their custom molded chocolate bar inside a box of chocolate. So another way of having the room to display stuff hopefully will, you know, spur things on. We like those corporate orders too.
This is our first store that we've had. This is our little showcase that we put out in our door. And there's where we put out little displays for Christmas and Easter. And the kids would look in there, and I had a little choo-choo train going around in the window. Every day out of school, they would come by, put their nose against the window. Sometimes I would have it off, and they'd say, "Put it on, put it on." So we had fun up there.
So that was from 1977 to
Yeah.
1982.
Yeah.
And then after that, you moved to Wolcott Street, right?
Wolcott Street, yeah.
And what do we have over here on the Wolcott Street board? That's your storefront there, right?
Oh yes, that was a Wolcott Street storefront. And
Looks
this,
like you had a little more hair back then.
unbelievable, yeah. Didn't even realize I lost it.
So,
Yeah.
And there's your daughter Lynn.
Yeah.
And
That,
there you are in the back making the chocolates.
yeah, one of the different processes that we used. I was more involved with it in those days. Now we have some girls doing it.
And then you moved to Industry Lane in Waterbury.
Yeah, this is up Lakewood Industry Lane. And
You were there for 18 years.
yeah, 18 long years, yeah. We even have grandma working for us.
There's Syria Graham.
Yeah.
Working in the back.
She loved it. She loved to come up and see her friends, and she'd sit down, but she wanted to work. So we give her little things to bag and stuff. So cute.
And one of the great things about this photo is you can see the family expanding, and more of the family, your grandkids, are now involved with the business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it really has gone on from generation to generation.
Yeah.
Always staying in the family.
Always in the family, yeah.
And then more recently on Thomaston Avenue in Waterbury.
Yes. Yeah, those are us making chocolate there, and then Matthew helping me somewhere. Yeah. Pop and Matthew and the girls. And we had a nice little history. They did a nice job with the collages, yeah.
And now to see all these people coming here and making their own chocolates, that's the latest thing.
Yeah. They have a tour that the people pay, and they go in, and they have the girls that they bring out from the factory part, a little cup of chocolate. And they pour it in the mold, and then they can put any toppings they want on it. And here's one right here coming out. So this is one of
made your own chocolate.
Yeah.
I did.
What was that like?
It was an honor. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, yeah. And this has been going, this is our first venture into that. And I think the customers really like it. You know?
Oh, yeah. George Diaz.
George, what'd you think? You were just in the
I was just in there. I heard a lot of great things about it before I went in, and it was even better than I expected.
Thank you. Thank you, George.
Your son-in-law Carmen's going to do really great things here.
Thank you, George,
You're
for
welcome.
coming.
Made your own chocolate. Enjoy it.
I did. Thank you.
Okay,
Good luck to you.
bye-bye now.
We're going into the secret vault where Lynn has made her cake for the grand opening.
Wishing you sweet success. What do you think?
How awesome is this? There's the finished cake for the grand opening. Look at the attention to detail, folks, that only Lynn can provide. Lynn's Cakery, first class the whole way. And of course, we are wishing you all nothing but the best. Here's to the best years ahead ever for Fascia's Chocolates and Lynn's Cakery and Lori's Beauty Matrix.
Beauty Matrix.
It's all coming together. Well done.
Well, we've had the end of a really wild first day. I'm very pleased with it. I'm tired too. It's been a lot of work. Work's not over. We got a lot left to do, but no, I'm very pleased. 5 hours of tours that were packed. I know out front was crazy all day. I didn't even see it because I only had about 5 or 10 minutes in between each thing. But
so Fascia's is approaching its golden anniversary, 50 years of making chocolates. What's made it so successful for so long?
I just think perseverance and being around. I mean, having a good product is first and foremost. I mean, there's not a person around who doesn't know or think so fondly of my mother and father-in-law. You know, that's the first and foremost. So that memory and the fact that the product's good and that generational thing that we refer to is really what's keeping us going.
And to see it all come together like this.
Yes.
How does it make you feel after 50 years?
I can't really digest it all right now. It's just overwhelming. I see people coming in. It's just overwhelming. All my friends that I've been dealing with for 50 years, some of them came in today. And I had some emotions about that.
A lot of history in this business.
There's a lot of history. A lot of history that we wanted to stay in Waterbury. We have a lot of history in Waterbury. And I think they appreciate us staying in Waterbury.